Right, and somebody called me last week. And hey, bro, studio time. Woo. He like, damn. I'm like, what? He like, bro, that's kind of spite. Like, I'm raw though. Like, I'm hard. Like, I don't give a fuck how cold you is.
You see, I'm Southside reppin', Bigfoot steppin'. Zone 3 section is God flow perfection. Hating on the church like I ain't blessed they section. If we ain't talking money, I got a weak connection. That's on the hood. She said get a bag, so I get it, got it good. Don't complain about my problems, I just put it in a wood. Seen a genie the other day, she said make it good. So I wish for good health, then I wish to look. It's chief, not lieutenant.
Try Bishop.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, another episode of Minnesota's #1 daily show, live on Lake Street. We got the self-proclaimed Ross rapper, FREEGOD SAVII in the building.
Yes,
I'm not even going to give you pushback on that because for one, you should feel that way about yourself, and for two, I know what you do. I mean, I know. I've seen it. I've seen it live in person. I've seen it on, on records. I've seen it in videos. I've seen it. So, and you're a hard worker.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So, we got a bunch of shit to get into, but the first thing I want to get into is the fact that you're not from Minnesota.
No.
But you are a Minnesota artist.
Yes, I am.
For sure.
Yeah.
And so to me, and I think we've talked about this before, but that was a couple years ago or whatever, but it's interesting to me when artists come from a place that kind of have a foundation from like hip hop music to a place that really doesn't.
Yeah.
And like the struggles with that. Because you're from Louisiana.
Yeah.
And you could call that a decent, for sure New Orleans has there's a market.
New Orleans and Baton Rouge, really.
Yeah, yeah.
See, my town more like my city like a town almost, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know nobody from there, but I know they rapping down there for sure.
Yep. So is that like, what is the reason, like what's the reason for not, I feel like it'd be easier for you to get on in Baton Rouge or New Orleans than it is here.
I don't know. But I'm going back. I'll be back this fall, though. So to get some work done and just to show that, get some visuals and show that aspect of, like, my life there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, hey, I'm finna tap in, like, real tough down there. I mean, they follow me already, though. They think I'm really, like, bigger than what I'm is for real, just watching me here.
So what's, for you, what's the difference? Like, do you feel frustrated ever with Minnesota? Or not really?
Shit. Like, yeah, like, I feel like doing this shit right now, I'm like, damn, I'm getting my flowers a little bit, you know? Like, I feel like it took some time, though. And I feel like I'm overly consistent. Like, I kill every song. My visuals be nice. Like, I do all my mixing and mastering. I record myself. I'm like a studio bug. I'm always in there.
Yep.
Then the people that do be doing some shit, like, they done been through my studio, or I probably done recorded them, or they probably done came here and they said shit about where they recorded.
Yeah.
That kind of bugged me just a little bit, you know?
So you record a lot of people that you feel like maybe should give you a little more credit?
It's a little bit, but even with that, like, I can't, hey, they don't do it. But, you know, I got my tag, like, so you'll hear my tag in their song. Carbonado Studios, that's in front of a lot of shit.
Yeah. And, what's funny is you say that, and it seems like a consistent gripe about shit in Minnesota. Like,
I feel like it's like I think it'll take time because it's like to the point like DJs getting they due, videographers getting they due, producers just now getting like they do, you know. So I think it'll roll over to the engineers eventually.
Yeah, for sure, that's true.
And I feel like I'm one of the flyest engineers too for sure. So.
I mean, I tell people that because I don't. Sometimes I feel like you don't pop your shit enough.
Yeah,
maybe
that
I'm
might
wrong.
Be true,
and maybe I'm wrong about that.
I'll be chilling.
So, like, name some artists that you record that maybe people don't know you record fairly regularly.
I record Cash the Kid.
Okay.
Nerdy Star. I did Dusky that was on here. Who else has been on here? Evie Marie. She ain't been here yet though. I didn't record. I did some of Chocolate shit.
Okay.
I had to go. I record a lot of people.
Your studio.
Some Suavo. I did some of his shit.
Okay.
We got some shit together too.
You and Suavo? I've always wondered why y'all don't have shit together.
It took a while, but we down there got like a little EP ready. For real.
Yeah. He's always mixed up in controversy. He's always pissing off his label or whatever.
They got some shit going on right now.
There's always something going on.
Hey, you gotta figure it out.
All right, so I want to address this. I know it's been a while, so like it's not new news.
Yeah.
But you, in a roundabout way, were responsible for the Live on Lake Street controversy, like the first real Live on Lake Street controversy where the flyers that we send to artists got posted, and people found out like, hey, they're charging.
Never leaked mine for
they're
the
charging
record.
that. I mean, so that's why I say in a roundabout way because I know. I mean, you and I we've spoke before, we've done interviews before, like we've been, you know what I mean. So like, I immediately knew like, this isn't. He's not doing this.
Yeah.
Like I already knew that about you.
Okay,
like he's not trying to start. If he had an issue or wanted to say some shit, you just said it to me.
Right.
And to be honest with you, I wish you would have.
Yeah.
Because at that time we were in such a mode where it was just like, we're dealing with so much shit. People coming in, want to interview. It was just like clicks and clicks and clicks and clicks and clicks and like I'm not even looking at who I'm responding to anymore because I got 300 messages about can I get an interview?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I don't want to give too much away because I don't want people to go crazy in my inbox. But I got to be careful about what I say here because I don't want. Let's just do this.
All right.
When I sent you that flyer,
what
went through your head?
I'm like, damn. Cause I'm just like, bro, you just did the recording, him, and they got the, and I'm like, I know them. They record their shit here.
Yeah.
So why would he do me like that? And I had like the best verse on the last show,
Yeah. Yeah, but the one thing that I want to say is, and this was something I was going to address then, is that last show, that don't have shit to do with this show.
I see that.
That's a very different thing. Yeah, exactly. And that's the other thing too, is I'm getting people used to that.
Yeah.
Because people saw me on that show for damn near 7 years.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then I come over here and it's like, oh, he just has a new platform. It's like, nah. Like, not really. Like, I am on a new platform, but, like, this is not that.
Yeah.
That was all me.
Oh.
Like, I ran that.
Okay.
This is different. We got a team. There's production value. There's different. You know what I mean? There's a difference. This isn't somebody's house. We're in a secure facility. You know what I mean? Now you've experienced, and now you've experienced it, so now you can see the difference. But anyway, so, like, but you can't explain that to everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like part of it is just taking the hits.
See, even with that, I still was just waiting. I'm like, I'm gonna just holler at them in person.
Yeah, and here you are.
You feel me?
Yeah, and that was the thing too. But the one thing that happened was, I'm not even gonna say his name. I won't say his name. But one of your guys, he went kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Do you know like what? If it felt like he was clout chasing. That's what it looked like. He was trying to get a little clout off of it. That's what it felt like.
Yeah. Nah, I think he was just like a little overly passionate about it.
Okay.
Like, he just like, God, like, I'm like, he sent me the link. Like, nigga, I just snapped. I'm like, oh, shit. Like, you ain't even had to do that, but,
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, I'm not even mad at people that do shit like that for clout.
Yeah.
I don't care. You're still talking about us.
Right.
Still talking about, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to get it. We're going to get it too. It's fine. And the time passed.
Nah, bro said that in there, you helping us with the engagement. I'm like, I know how that goes.
Yeah.
It's true, though.
But then he went on another show and talked kind of reckless.
Word?
A little crazy. It was a little over the top. Like, that's the thing about it. And that's why I think this conversation is important, is because if we're trying to build a foundation for business, then people got to learn to understand that this is a business, and it costs money to run this operation.
Right.
So I think people get this in their and I understand this. People get it in their head that it's like, oh, they're charging $400 for an interview, and then splitting that up and he gets 200 and he gets 200 and then they clank champagne glasses and it's like, oh, we won.
Right.
That's not what's happening.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It costs money to run this operation. So that's why, like, at one point we had to have a conversation. Like, it doesn't matter who you are or how big of a deal you are.
Yeah.
This costs money.
Yeah.
That's what this is. And, I mean, obviously we've had to reconfigure things a little bit because we want to keep the boat floating. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But, and we've stepped into new realms, too. You know, throwing these shows is different now, too.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And we got you on the June 30th show.
June 30th, yeah. It's going to be live.
Underground Music Cafe. Make sure y'all there. 6 to midnight. It's going to be crazy.
Midnight. Pull up.
It's going to be crazy. But yeah, so we don't need to talk too much more about that. Let's talk more about you and your career and what you're doing.
I totally get that too. Though. Like I got people that inbox me like, "Hey, bro, what's studio time?" Ooh, I tell them to rate. And somebody called me last week. And, "Hey, bro, studio time." Ooh. He like, "Damn." I'm like, "What?" He like, "Bro, that's kind of sprite. Like I'm raw though. Like I'm hard. Like I don't give a fuck how cold you is. Like that's not finna help me nothing. Just
right?
'Cause you're good. Like this take time. This costs money."
Yeah, and obviously it matters to us too. Like there are parts of people. Like sometimes we're going to interview people that we know are going to. They have the monetary value comes from somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If we know you're going to get 50,000 views on your interview,
Right.
what do I look like sending
No-brainer.
What do I look like sending you a flyer charging you to come give us 50K? Like
Right.
that doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? So, but anyways, so let's talk about what you're doing outside of the just in your music career.
Yeah.
How much you've grown since the last time we spoke,
Yeah.
and like what you're doing now, and like you said, the visuals are consistent, always good.
Thank you.
Like you don't ever. There's never a. You don't really ever see a chink in the armor, if that makes sense.
That's hard.
It's
Okay.
consistent. It's always the same product.
Yeah.
You're not delivering some under par shit. So like I'm curious, is that something that just happens naturally?
Yeah. It took a while, but yeah, I got like my own formula.
Yeah.
Then I just record so much. Like I'm always in the studio. So if I'm not running sessions, then I'll be recording myself.
Yeah.
And I just throw it on loop, and I'm just running back and forth outside of the booth to the computer, to the booth to the computer.
Yeah. So are you always like, so you're always in the studio,
Yeah.
either recording someone or yourself.
Yep.
So is it pretty much like if I don't have appointments to record somebody else,
I'm
you're
gonna book
recording?
myself, yeah. For
So
sure.
do you ever have people come in and you record them and you're like, I got to get on that?
Rarely, cause so I'm on my fourth studio. I used to do that with my first one.
Okay.
But my man's Dr. Still Fresh, he used to get on my ass about that, cause it'll probably be a good song, but they not a serious artist. So I just be done wasting a verse because they not finna push it or drop it or nothing.
Yeah. So
literally, I'm just wasting a verse. So I really just stopped doing that then.
Yeah.
But I still be nodding my head, or I'm really probably thinking the bars. I'm just like, I just save them.
Can you always tell when somebody comes in and they're not that serious?
Yeah. Cause I really do like a little research real quick when they book me. I'm like, let me check them out real quick. Like, you ain't even got shit about music on your page. Like, you just bored and want to record. Which
You
cool.
ever turn business away?
Nah. I didn't record a lot of some bullshit too.
Oh, that's funny.
I ain't at that point where shit they pay the same rate as the great ones. So,
Yeah.
Hey.
That's true. That's very true. So this has never happened? Like you've never had like Suavo come in, pay for recording time, he drops some shit and you're like,
See,
I need to get on that?
Even him in particular, like most of the times we record, we down there swapping. So
Okay.
he'll be done drop something, I get the second verse, and then I go in, like we down there split the time when we record. I
Yeah.
drop something, he'll do it. Like that's how we really got like a tape. We really pretty much got it, because when we record together, we always do something.
yeah.
Same thing with Meet the Blacks too.
Okay.
So when I record them, then we always end up jumping on some shit together.
We got, Chief shot some videos.
I know, I seen it on me. Them
Yeah.
bitches hard. I recorded them songs too.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've never like secretly recorded a verse on somebody's song after they left?
Nah. I just say the bars like I'm gonna just use that for something else.
Yeah, for sure. So what artists do you think? Give me like a top 5 right now in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
You can include yourself.
Of course, FREEGOD SAVII one. I see Prince Riley and them. They doing their thing.
Mm-hmm.
I like Suavo. I like Meet the Blacks. Big Dooski. That's my boy.
Wait, Big Dooski?
Yeah, I don't know if you up on Big Dooski.
Well,
You done had like
There's
two
a
or
big
three.
dooski, little dooski,
And a dooski.
dooski. There's a medium dooski. There's a
I didn't know that was real.
yeah, there's dooskies everywhere.
Yeah, I'm a big dooski a part of my camp.
Okay.
But he like one of my favorite rappers for sure.
Okay. All right. So I need to look into Big Dooski.
Yes.
Wait, is Big Dude? That's not the dude. Man, there's too many Dooskies, bro.
Yeah, it's it. Then the Dooski, I know you had a Dooski here. I recorded him.
He was young.
Yeah.
He's like 17. 16,
I did his whole
17.
project.
Really?
Yeah. I did the cover arts too.
Huh. What, really?
Yeah, I jumped in that lane too.
Damn. What don't you do?
Hey, look, I do. Yeah, I do flyers, cover arts.
What's your favorite thing to do?
Record.
So recording your own voice is your favorite.
I like recording. Well, it depends on the artist. Like if it's a good artist, I actually enjoy recording. Cause then I'll be itching to like mix it and do little tricks in their songs and shit.
You still feel like that's like where you want to go with your career? Is you still want to be the artist, or you prefer to be the behind the scenes? Do you make beats as well?
Nah, I got Still Fresh and Smooth Woods. They do the beats.
I knew Smooth Woods.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Huh. So why not get into that?
Cause I want to compete if I do that, and I feel like it'll take a lot of time to like really master it, and I just don't want to dedicate the time.
Okay.
'Cause I do so much other shit already.
What's your biggest career highlight?
Damn, that's a good question. So far,
Yep.
damn, biggest career highlight. Sound set in A3C was lit. Yeah, I did I did the last sound set.
That was because you won.
The Shut Up and
Shut Up
Rap.
and Rap, right?
Yeah. That was a good platform.
Didn't you beat Nakara?
Yeah, I beat everybody.
But I think she was in that one, right?
Yeah. I went 4 times. 4 times they had to retire me. I won 4 times in a row.
That's right. What do you think about Soundset being gone? We got the new Soundset now.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
On me, sound set June 30th. Man, that's kind of whack because it was live. I mean, that was my first and last time going.
And that was the last one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got to see DMX. That was super lit. Yeah, I don't know. It was lit.
What are your thoughts on like the whole? We haven't talked since this, like the whole shit happened with Rhyme Sayers and all that.
Yeah.
How much do you even care about that?
I don't know. I never listened to them.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't know. I think they do like the lyrical, spiritual type of stuff from what I heard. So.
They do like I call it like sad. It's like sad boy rap.
Oh, see,
to
I
me.
ain't really into that.
Like,
I like to pop my shit. I
Yeah.
like trapping and all of that type of shit right now.
Do you ever consider stepping outside of that lane?
I do got it though. I just ain't dropped it yet. I got like real introspective shit. Like I'm really in my feelings on some real life, like day-to-day type. I just ain't dropped it yet.
What about singing? You ever sing?
Yeah, I got some real. I love auto-tune. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't overdo it. But I got some of that too.
You're not gonna drop a dance album?
Nah, I ain't there yet.
Have you heard Drake's album?
No, I just heard a couple joints.
What you
couple
think?
joints.
You mad like everybody else is?
Nah, I mean shit. I feel like he grabbed the bag with it. Somebody listening to it.
Yeah.
Shit, that's like
Everybody apparently.
Right, exactly. Like it's a whole nother market. It's just like I heard somebody made a post like, well, I'd be if I was on a beach right now, I'd be slapping this.
Facts.
You feel me? So.
I mean, I listened to it that night at midnight at home in the house in air conditioning. I'm like, oh, okay, I see what he's doing.
Okay.
I hit pause.
Yeah.
And then the next day, I got in the truck, rolled the windows down. The sun came out. It was amazing.
Okay.
Like it's a great album. You can't sit in the air conditioning and listen to that. Like, that ain't gonna work. You got to be on a beach. I was at the beach yesterday listening to it.
See, there you go.
You can't lose.
He did. He know what he doing. I done did like Afrobeat with Young Metro.
Yeah.
We got a record. That's hard.
Okay.
I like that. I stepped in that lane a little bit.
Yeah, that's a lane.
Yeah.
It's growing.
Yeah.
Like I'm starting to see it grow a lot here in Minnesota.
Facts.
Like the Afro beat. What was didn't they do an event yesterday or something like that?
Probably.
The Afro punk event?
I think I seen.
I don't know if that was an Afro beats event, but it kind of looked like it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I don't know exactly, but yeah, there's.
He did some at 7th Street Entry first half for like his release.
Yeah.
He brought me on that. That was my first time there too. That was last year.
Yeah, that's a wave.
Yeah, that was live.
It's growing. I mean,
They
the biggest artists in the world are doing that.
See.
Bad Bunny, who was Bad Bunny might have been a bad example. Forgive me if I'm wrong about that. I don't know shit about Afrobeats, but you know what I'm saying though. But yeah, that's a wave for sure.
Yeah.
So moving forward, what's your plan for your career?
Really just more like doing shit like getting on different platforms, getting more exposure, bigger, better video. I'm really like trying to, cause you know I like to drop, so I want to drop more like a little more calculated, cause I used to just throw shit out. But
you mostly drop. I mean, I know you dropped a little project
a
few months ago, right?
I dropped 2 like down there back to back.
Did you?
Yeah. One of them was like slower, like the Love Lost Me.
I saw that. That's the one I heard.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think I heard the other one.
The I Am Legend. It's got a green cover to it.
Maybe I did.
But I dropped them down in like a week or 2 apart. So that's when I slowed down. Like I got like a good collective of music out. Really, I just been stacking songs right now.
Yeah. Who you shooting videos with these days?
Nightfall do a lot of my joints.
Yeah. His name's been getting mentioned a lot.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he's on the show on.
I saw that. I was glad to see that.
Too.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's my boy.
That's a lot of names that have been mentioned on this episode already.
Right.
June 30th, man. Make sure y'all are there.
Pull up.
It's going to be wild. And Sonny S is making a return with the pineapple joints.
Yeah, I ain't never had that. I'm going to try one of
Yeah,
those.
you're going to have to. I haven't had one either.
That'll probably be the first thing I do as soon as I get there.
I'm going to have 3.
Okay.
I'm going to have 3 of them for sure. Okay, so just singles?
Singles, yeah. I got some crazy.
Visuals?
I got some fire singles coming. Fire.
Artists that you're working with, features?
I got some joints with Meet the Blacks from the drop.
Okay.
My boy Playmaker Debo. He part of the camp. We got some shit. Big Dooski, we got some shit. And me and Swavo got some shit. Oh, me and Nerdy Star got some shit too.
I thought Nerdy retired.
I don't know.
She keeps talking like she's done.
I'll probably get a spark then, because we got some shit.
Yeah, she shouldn't retire.
No, she should. She hard.
Yeah, she should keep going.
We did the same thing. I make all my shit on the spot. Like, I ain't wrote in years. So, she did the same thing, though. Like, I played a song for her. She got to sitting there for a minute. Next thing you know, she going there, drop her shit. I'm like, oh, that's hard. I don't see too many females that do that.
Artists that you want to work with?
Want to?
Send out the bat signal right now.
Damn, who I want to work with? I don't know who I want to work with. Damn, I feel like I didn't work with them. I want to work with. I don't know.
You got any work with like Prince Riley and them?
No. I work with them.
That would be interesting.
I like that shit. Yeah. I'm versatile. I can do that type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine what that would sound like, to be honest.
Yeah,
but I know that y'all would make it work.
Prince Riley, come on, man. What's up?
Yeah.
You feel me?
They're on tour right now, killing shit.
I see that. That's hard.
Yep.
Him and I seen Tay Supreme.
Yep.
Yeah, they doing that shit for sure.
Yeah, man, they're all out there. It's a big deal. It's great. I'm glad that's happening. We need that kind of exposure for sure.
Facts.
So, Minnesota music scene. What do you think? Do you think that are we progressing? Are we moving forward? Are we stagnant?
I think it's progressing.
Yeah.
I think it's progressing. It takes time because, this like damn near like a new market, So
it is. But I feel like we've been saying that for about 7-8 years now.
Hey, you got that mold. What you see? They got Casey Pluto on the XXL.
That's big.
Yeah, breaking the mold.
And then he also made a post that said that Minnesota's not even in his top 10.
I saw that too. We got to change that. I mean, that probably changed now because everybody want to act like they've been a fan now. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, that's true. I don't like that he said that in that moment.
Yeah, well, I did what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like in that moment where it was a celebratory, it was a victory, it was big, and then it was like he was being championed.
Yeah.
And then it was, but
You're like, I got to
but
do better.
Minnesota, like, damn. Oh.
Hey, see, you got that little sour, the state of leave with some sour taste in your mouth.
But that is a problem, though.
Yeah.
Like, that is an issue that he highlights.
Yeah.
Like
they jump
that.
on after, like, you can be pushing the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
I used to work with his Veli, one of his cameraman, but he was on Casey, like, way, years ago.
Yeah.
He used to tell me about him all the time.
He's a special dude.
Yeah.
For sure. He's a special kid, and he knows what he's doing, and it's clearly working.
Definitely working.
And he doesn't forget Minnesota.
Yeah.
He's always reps Minnesota, no matter where he goes, what he does. But it does highlight a weird thing about us. I think it's actually reverse. I don't think it's that we're supporting him now. I think it's proof that he didn't need home. Home isn't what did it for him.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Getting out of here is what did it for him.
Yeah.
Because Kanye didn't find him in Minnesota.
Yeah, what are you, like, LA or something?
Probably. You know what I mean? So, to me, that's the highlight of it all is like, he's done this despite his home.
That's true.
And we need to figure out a way to make it so home is what elevates.
We see it, man. Like I say, I mean, we got like Inferno here. I think we need to tap in with the DJs some more. Like,
I mean, I agree with that to a certain extent too, but like, what good is your song getting spun in Gold Room every Saturday do?
I mean,
If Inferno was at a club in Vegas every weekend spinning your shit,
yeah,
or in LA every weekend spinning your shit,
yeah.
cool. But what do you gain from being spun in Gold Room or, you know, what Vanquish or whatever these clubs are? You know what I mean? Like, what good does that do?
Yeah, I mean,
And I'm not saying it doesn't,
Yeah,
but it's the question.
yeah.
What does that do?
Yeah, I mean, you get some notoriety. Shit, when they finally, they see the video on their timeline, or if you promote it and market it right, it might pop up and be like, oh, I know that song.
Yeah.
But I did the going out of, I ain't get my shit at spit that Gold Room every weekend. Shit, I would like that.
Are you at Gold Room?
Nah,
So
I gotta go outside though.
Your shit might be getting spun.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, cause he didn't put my shit on a couple of his playlists before.
Yeah,
Shout
I mean,
out Inferno.
It might be happening.
Yeah, might be.
And I'm not saying that doesn't do anything. I'm just saying,
Like the bigger picture.
do we
though.
know?
Yeah.
Like, what is that? How does that really affect things? You know what I mean? Like maybe one or two people.
Yeah.
Hey, who is that?
Tight.
And then
Putting on the record.
it's possible. You know what I mean? Like it's possible.
See,
But
I like going out of town too though. Like I just got back from Texas.
you're performing down there?
Yeah, I was at a shout out Bella and T, Love Victoria. She had us at a strip club out there.
Okay.
That
See,
shit was live though. John Ray, she booked John Ray. He was host. He performed too. Matter of fact.
so you were down there. You and John Ray both in the same venue?
Yeah.
You work with John? You don't work with John Ray, have you?
That was like our first time talking.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It was live.
Yeah.
We had a good ass time.
It was dope?
No problem. Yeah. My man Playmaker Debo was there. I had one to. I think I performed like by his session. Made it rain. We just turned.
Okay.
It was a ball. Yeah.
You make any plans with John Ray to work?
Nah, we just cause it was so much going. We just chopped
Yeah.
it up for a quick second.
I actually like that didn't happen because I feel like that happens all the time and nobody really means it.
Yeah,
You
know.
see somebody in the
that's
club, let's work.
why I don't
And
like.
then
Yeah,
it
I don't
happens,
even
but
throw that out there. It's
Yeah.
just like, what's up, bro? See you doing your
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. That would be hard though.
I think so.
I can see
too,
you
though.
and John Ray doing some shit.
Yeah, we can make some
For
slapping.
sure. For sure. Yeah, and he's hot right now.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, shit, he got booked. We was all booked. So
That's crazy.
yeah.
I didn't even know that. I knew he was down. I thought he was in Atlanta though.
Nah,
He might have been in both.
It's like 2 weeks ago. No, yeah, about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that's dope. See, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
That's the shit that I think makes an impact.
Yeah.
Because now you're down. I mean, especially you. You have your voice. You have a southern sounding voice.
Yeah.
So you probably fit in. And John Ray low-key kind of does a little bit too.
Yeah, that's what he even put his head like, bro, where's you from?
Yeah.
Like, I'm from where you from?
His voice is a little bit like, where are you from? Yeah, because he does have a little bit
I
of
just
a.
came from the city like you. You
Yeah.
like, word? I'm like, yeah, see, you don't know my name. I don't like that.
That's dope. Well, now he knows, right?
You feel me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's dope. I like that. All right, so final piece to the interview, and actually this was inspired by John Ray,
Word?
the Give Him Some Game segment. He said that we don't give enough game on this podcast.
You
So
drop some gems.
I want you to look into this camera and drop some gems for these people.
Really, I mean, it sounds cliche, but you have to stay consistent. Like, you can't just be saying you doing this, and then you do it and stop. And think somebody supposed to get your props because you done fell off to their eyes because you stopped being consistent. So, literally, stay consistent, put your best foot forward, man. Quality over quantity. I believe in all those things. So
That's a fact.
keep polishing your craft. Can't just stop or take a break. Like, while you taking a break, somebody else busting their ass.
That's great advice. It's true. Especially nowadays, man. The internet don't stop.
Feel me?
The internet's going 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, like it does, and it continuously gets faster. So I think that's consistency. When people say consistency is key,
Yeah,
it sounds cliche.
exactly.
That's real shit.
Yeah.
Consistency is always going to be the key in everything you do. And if you lose ground for a single moment, like you said, hey man, they said Kobe used to show up at 4 a.m. in the gym to practice before practice.
Damn,
Like he was practicing before practice.
that's hard.
That you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
take whatever you want from that.
But you see the effort and the grind he put into that though. Like
For sure.
everybody now, when we throw Trey or throw Kobe,
Kobe.
you ain't saying nobody else's name when you do that.
That's a fact. That's a
Yeah.
fact. That's a fact. All right, man. Well, I appreciate your time, man. It was a good
Oh,
conversation.
can I plug the yo?
Yes, please.
Let me plug the yo. Look, like I told you, look, I do studio time, graphics, motion graphics, flyers, man. If you watch this full interview, you can text me 612-568-8809. Mention Live on Lake Street. I'll throw you a deal.
Ooh,
straight like that.
I like that.
Feel
Carbonado
me?
Studios.
Carbonado Studios.
I like that. That's great.
Yeah.
And what about you? Where can they find you at?
Hey, at FREEGOD SAVII, FREEGOD SAVII. That's on all my socials. Come at me. I'll at you. You know, follow you back.
And you can also see him June 30th at Underground Music
Come
Cafe.
June 30th, pull up. Summer Soundset, man. It's going to be one of the hottest shows this summer.
For sure.
You ain't there, you're a square bear. That's your fault. You feel me? Pull up.
That's a fact. I appreciate your time, man. I'm glad we could do this.
Shout out Live on Lake Street.
That's it. It's a wrap. Another episode of Minnesota's #1 daily show, Live on Lake Street. I'm Jake Faircloth. Follow me everywhere at Jake Faircloth1.
Try Bishop.
South. Hey, genius, best watch your mouth. When I put up on P&B, right, that ain't he come out. You moving ounces, I just moved 100 things in a drought. You want the south side, outside the fence of your house. You talking all that, then wanna come talk it out. If you ain't talking money, you talking about.